So I did a live stream on the other channel here on YouTube, and I wanted to do one on here as well. Only because, again, as you guys can tell from the title, PlayStation 6, if the information is correct and it came from very reliable sources, not just Reddit, but a couple other different sources, um, we got a big problem in the video game world. So, for those of you who do not know, I have been a gamer since I've been 5 years old, so for me, gaming has consumed the majority of my life. And I've owned pretty much every single video game system except for a few that I just couldn't afford, like Odyssey and a couple of the other, like Neo Geos and whatnot. TurboGrafx 16 is another one I could never afford. But if the information is correct, we are looking for a video game collapse in the future. And the reason I say that is because PlayStation apparently is going to be putting out PlayStation 6 as a digital only system with 1 terabyte of hard drive space, and then you have to actually buy another hard drive to install it, like probably an SSD, probably like they have with PlayStation 5. But we're looking at a digital only library for PlayStation 6. So any of your physical games from PlayStation 5 will never work. Any of your physical games from PS4 will never work. There's no backwards compatibility with your discs. Unless they add a disc device like they did with the Slim model, we're looking at a future where PlayStation 6 is just straight up digital only. And that scares the crap out of me because we saw what happens with games like Anthem, Concord, Babylon Fall. The moment that a server is disconnected, it's gone. The game you paid for, even if you have a physical copy of the disc and it's an online only game and disc and system, it's done. You're done with that game. Same thing is going to be happening with the actual system. If they shut off the servers for PS6 and you cannot access your library anymore and you can't download any of the games that you paid for, you can't play those games ever. And that worries the heck out of me, guys. I'm not going to lie. That scares some bejesus out of me. Alan would. I don't know why you would say shut up, but okay. But it scares the heck out of me. A digital only future. I like having Zorro, welcome. Um, I like having physical games. I like being able to pop a disc in, or even if they changed it to where it's, you know, like a Switch type of thing where you have a card or something, an SD card, you pop it in real quick. That would be awesome to have because at least you're getting something physical. But again, if the information is correct, PlayStation 6 could very well be digital only, and that means that you can't use any of your physical games on PlayStation 6. You can't use any kind of physical game, cartridge, disc, memory card. If you can't if you can't play those games and you buy a digital system and the server shuts down, you've pretty much again wasted your money on it. And I'm worried about that. I think everybody should be worried about that because it's kind of troubling that PlayStation would go that route. Considering, yes, when they released the Slim model, it was a digital only. They added a disc drive to it because people were like, I'd like to be able to play my games that I have on disc. And I'm worried about the future. I'm worried that if PlayStation 6 goes down this route and they release this in 2027, 2028, because they said that they're going to try getting the system up and running and developed in 2027, and then probably 2028, 2029, we're looking at the new PS6 being launched. And you guys know how scalpers are. The moment people get word that we have PS6 on the way, it's going to be like a 2 year wait. Now, when I bought my PS5, it was a 2 year wait for me because I did not want to pay the prices to the scalpers. I saw, and I did a video of this a long time ago. It's on my channel here. I went on eBay just to see. It was like a year later after PS5 had launched. I'm like, you know what? I really want to buy a PS5. I kind of, want to know how much they're going for. I looked on eBay. Someone was selling it for $16,000, and it was a scalper. And he had listed over 250 PlayStation 5s in his inventory. And I'm thinking to myself, $15,000. I'm pulling out my hair. I'm like, I've waited, almost a year now, and I waited another year just to be able to get it. And I finally was put on a waiting list for PlayStation. They finally contacted me. I was able to buy it. But I can't even imagine what will happen with PlayStation 6. You go to, get in line at like Walmart or something, and you got people throwing punches, and it's a digital only system. You have no control on what happens. Yeah, I waited, Zorro, I waited 2 years after the launch of PlayStation, and I got an original fat model because um, I did not want to pay the just astronomical scalping prices. Every system I saw, they wanted $1,000, $800, $900, and now with PlayStation Pro going up to almost $1,000, this worries me greatly. I mean, I'm just like, holy crap. PlayStation, when I bought it, I think I paid, I think it was $449 or $500, and it ended up, because I bought an extra controller, ended up being like almost $600. I think I spent like, with shipping and everything, I think I did spend like $599 on the whole thing. But I'm just kind of blown away at this point that we are this close. Did I have a Nintendo 64? I did. I still do. I have my original Nintendo 64. I have my Wii. I have my Wii U. I have my Wii Mini, which is crazy that there was a Wii Mini that got released and I was able to get one. Criminal Man, cute belly button. Oh, I was gonna say I have $3. But anyway, um, yeah. I mean, it was crazy. Waiting 2 years and getting a system, but yeah, it's yeah, Wii U. I bought those. Not when the Wii U I bought way after launch. This is like 4 years after launch. I finally bought a Wii U. Still have it. Still works. I just don't play it very often. But yeah, I bought a Wii Mini. I bought the original Wii, and then I bought the Wii U. $3 for what? It's my shirt. If you can read that, I don't know if it comes up on the thing here. I'll turn around. I have $3 on my shirt from Patrick. So I just thought it'd be funny to wear this shirt today. But yeah, I can't believe it. If this is true that we're gonna have PlayStation 6, and it's going to be PlayStation 6 for digital only. It's gonna be crazy just trying to get one. Oh, thanks for joining me, man. But yeah, PlayStation 6 digital only, no discs, no memory cards to insert. You got to buy an additional hard drive device, 1 terabyte in the system total, and you can't remove that probably, just like they did with PlayStation 5. And they're going to like go as cheap as they can to make them as quick as possible. That worries me that they're going to be $1,000 at launch, and you're going to see scalpers selling them for $3,000-$4,000, and people are going to buy them, and then they're going to realize that oh, it's 1 a.m. for you. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. for me as well. But yeah, I'm just I'm sad, but at the same time, I'm not surprised. I said this a year ago that I think digital gaming is going to be changing a lot of things, and um, yeah, it's definitely going to happen. Especially again, if PlayStation goes this route and makes a digital only PlayStation 6. Have a good night, man. Thank you so much, Zoro, for joining me. Um, but yeah, if they go do this, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. So anyway, have a good night, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back, and I will be doing another live stream playing a game. If you go to my community tab, there's going to be a poll. Go vote on it and let me know what game you want to see for tomorrow's live stream. So, good night, everybody. Enjoy your remainder of the night, and think about what I said about digital only, because the video game crash may be upon us. Bye, everybody.